You're listening to Soap Dirt, the latest in television entertainment news.
Hey, GH fans, we've got your early weekly spoilers for July 15th through 19th with Drew playing with fire and Ava going lower than you ever thought she could. We have got so much to unpack for next week. If you haven't, though, please reach down and click subscribe so you get your General Hospital Daily updates with me, Belinda from Soap Dirt. And if you're a regular listener here, you know that on early edition days, we start with what's coming the rest of this week, just so you have context for these upcoming spoilers. So with that in mind, let's dive right in. On Wednesday, July 10th, 2024, we have got FBI agent John Jagger Cates eavesdropping on someone. Maybe it's going to be Anna. We know that his primary suspect as the boss of pikemen insanely is Anna Devane. So maybe he's creeping around to her, or maybe it's Jason, Sonny, Carly, who knows? I do hope Jagger sticks around. I know people are torn about him. I really like him. I like Adam Harrington. I think he's a good actor. I know he's a little scruffy, but I think he's really cute. And we have heard the FBI plot is over soon. So that's good. But I wonder, since he is on contract, it looks like they're going to find something else for Jagger to do. Meanwhile, Sonny heads over to Carly's place to give her a heads up about the custody battle that he is planning to kick off soon, and the fact that she might be called upon to testify as the mother of his other children. And of course, I'm sure his other baby mamas are going to be asked. At the same time, Sonny grills Jason after Carly encourages her best friend to just go ahead, come totally clean with Sonny. I think she wants him to tell Sonny that the FBI came to him with her recording about the whole, I'm running the organization, which of course she had to do that. It's such a house of cards, really, or domino effect. She had to take that over because he was living as Mike in Nixon Falls with Nina, who is covering up for that. So it's just very messy, and you could kind of bring it back around to sort of being Nina and Sonny's fault that Carly was even in that position. Meanwhile, Ava Jerome makes a dangerous move. As I predicted, she is going to tell the pharmacist to further tamper with Sonny's medication. She is tired of it being a slow and steady decline. She wants a complete and total meltdown ASAP. I'm sure the pharmacist is going to be scared. I'm sure she's going to threaten him. We also have Felicia and Maxie chatting. It looks like Maxie may tell her mom the truth about Cody Bell, which makes sense because obviously Mac would come and tell her, and they have an intense conversation. Maxie wants him to be part of the family. She knows that Mac will calm down. Felicia, I'm sure, is going to be mad that they thwarted her DNA test. But Felicia, I think she's going to press the guys to make peace and get into each other's lives. Meanwhile, Cody and Sasha talk. It sounds like he's still thinking about leaving town, even though he told Maxie that he would not. And Sasha warns him against running. I think she's going to tell him that Maxie might follow, but she might also, because Sasha is falling for Cody, which is so sweet. Drew reassures Willow that things don't have to change. And I wonder if this is about their kiss, or if Willow came back in and saw him kissing her mother. Wouldn't that be fun? Michael Corinthos slips up and says something that Drew hears that he probably shouldn't. And Cody finds common ground with Willow. And I'm just wondering if she's somebody's secret kid that found out later in life. And Cody is the same. So I'm assuming that's the common ground, but we'll see. Thursday, July 11th, Portia tells Jordan about her plan. I'm guessing that Portia is, the plan is about what to do about Laura. And I wonder if Jordan would give Laura a heads up since she is her deputy mayor. And Laura is surprised, taken a little off guard by a request from Heather. So I don't know if Heather summons her out to Pentonville, if they're having a video chat. I'm assuming she's going out there. And I'm guessing that Heather's request is leave it alone, stop what you're doing. I don't think Laura's gonna, though. Kristina Corinthos really wants to help Blaze, and she is ready and wants to make it happen, save her career, all that good stuff. Sonny explodes at Ava on Thursday, and she explodes right back. She's provoking him clearly, but I don't think there's been enough time for those new meds to get into his system, but we'll see. And Felicia goes to see Cody on Thursday. I'm sure she's going to have a lot to say about him hurting the man that she loves and about cheating the DNA test, although she didn't have permission to run the DNA test. But I am excited. I think they're going to get over these speed bumps as a family and unite, and it's going to be great. Friday, July 12th, Elizabeth has good news about her son, Jake. Anna has a plan to take down Valentin. She's trying to get that satellite phone. I can't remember if she has it yet, but the satellite phone is key to the plan. And she talks the plan through with Jason. Jason wants this all over and done with. He wants to make sure she doesn't go down for Pikeman, and Valentin does. And he's hoping that'll get Jagger off his back for good. Laura talks to Trina. She wants her opinion, and I'm sure Trina is going to tell her that she doesn't want Heather out of jail. But it's been interesting to see where people land on the fact of, you know, law and order and justice and things like that. So I would assume that Trina doesn't want her loose on the streets, but I don't know. I'm very curious to see if she has a difference of opinion from her parents. Sasha opens up to Cody on Friday, another good talk with them. And Portia and Curtis talk things through, and clearly it's all about the Heather stuff. That takes us to spoilers for July 15th through 19th. So Ava has ensured that Sonny's medication is even more messed up than it already was. So he is going to flip and spin wildly out of control. Ava knows that he doesn't have enough medication in his system. And I don't know if she's going to not only get the pharmacist to take it down to zero, but maybe ask him to throw some other goodies in there, something to provoke him to come unhinged. Because there's definitely medications that have bad interactions with, you know, the kind of medication he's taking for his bipolar disorder. With all this knowledge in her hand, Ava is ready to provoke Sonny to push him to lose it. I think she's confident she's not going to get killed or anything, but she is definitely going to push as far as she can to make sure that he makes a scene, does something deadly dangerous, hopefully in public, so she doesn't have to worry about him taking custody of their daughter, and might be a case for her to get total custody. Drew and Willow are fighting temptation next week. I think each is going to lean more on Michael and Nina to forget about the other, but they're going to still be thinking about each other, replaying that kiss in their minds. Obviously, something's happening there. Laura presses on with the Heather issue, so Portia Robinson is ready to go all out. I'm guessing she's going to do something like push for a recall of the good lady mayor. Sasha is in a tight spot. She's struggling whether to tell Nina or Willow. On Friday, she owns up to Cody and tells him what she saw. You know, both the women are her friends, and so this is very hard. Like, if she goes to Nina, it's going to crush her, because she does know Nina's kind of in this stage of maybe falling a little bit for Drew. Willow is married. If Sasha goes to her, she's going to be humiliated. It's messy. Who wants to walk in on something like that, right? Meanwhile, Cody's trying to figure out how to make amends to his dad, Mac. Valentin is ready to make his big move. I expect the pharmacist may check in with him before he makes whatever concoction that Ava has demanded, just to get a green light. And I'm sure Valentin is probably gonna give the green light, because he's going to think, hey, all the better for me. Carly's desperate to save Jason from Kate's and tries to find the agent's Achilles heel. And Anna struggles with guilt, but promises Jason she is going to take Valentin down with Jason's help. Those are all our early spoilers. Thanks so much for listening.
Thank you for being a loyal listener. Follow us wherever you get your podcast, because you don't want to miss the next episode. Soap Dirt is on all the major podcast platforms, including Apple Podcast, Spotify, iHeartRadio, and more.